I
What,
promise
did
I
you run out
didn't.
of your prescription early?
Like,
Crush too many?
I, I, we have not brought her up until just now. This comment did because I said I was not bringing her up no more. You know,
I don't give a damn. I'm gonna talk to her and Brookie
I'm
been
not
teaming
a.
up and shit. Fuck Brookie.
I know I don't talk about them people, period, please, because I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't care what's
All
being
right.
said. We don't even want to hear it. Like we're not gonna address that shit.
Yeah, I
Like
think
they're
her
not getting us.
credibility is out the door.
Their attention needs to be cut off. Like
Nobody
we're
called
not
the
going
doctors.
back and forth
Nobody
with
called no
we're
doctors
not
though.
going we're not going back and forth with these mugs no more. We're not.
I definitely did not call the doctor, so she can stop with that.
Pretty much. It's taking way much attention up addressing the stupid petty ass bullshit that they try to spin. We're not going to do that no more.
Carrie, you got
I
it
don't
in
care if
mind.
there's a picture with it or what have you. You know, like we're just not doing it. I'm not. I mean,
Carry the paper. Shut your bitch ass up.
I don't know if you heard me in the beginning, Miss Dana, but I told Miss Carrie that we got her situated at Wigwam #1, and she'll be helping pass out drinks.
Come on, Carrie. I'll get you some natural healing in your sister. Come on.
Thank you very much.
And I'll even
right,
put a little
Dana.
bubble
That's right.
around you so the butterflies won't get you. I'll put you in a little bubble tent.
I saw one of those bastards in my
And give her
backyard
some
today.
butterbean. Give her some
I know
butterbean.
what you're talking about.
All of our guests get a complimentary drink extra with their stay. Hanging in the tent.
Did y'all see those beautiful lights last night?
Use the
I
recycling
didn't get to,
receptacle.
Dana.
Oh, you didn't, Carrie? Oh God. It was so beautiful. I mean, I had to hit my knees and cry. I mean, I'm 48 years old. I ain't never seen nothing like that. All
I
the way
cried
here
when
in
I saw the
Mississippi.
eclipse. Sorry.
Oh, it was just beautiful. The colors and oh my goodness.
Yeah. I've heard it's beautiful, but I've never seen anything like it. And they said that it's going to be visible in Texas tonight, but the best time is like by 8 something p.m. I
Hmm.
shared out one of the ones I watched. I wanted to tag Gene in case he was able to go see it outside or could tell his kids about it, but I was like, he's gonna
It's
think
kind
I'm
of
a
cloudy. Kind of cloudy tonight.
What? Yeah, it is.
The temperature sure has dropped down here. The last few nights, it's been in the 50s.
Dana, can you address all the foolery and shit about being outside and all that shit and this the foolery and the dumb shit they keep on talking about, saying you outside and all that shit and shower bags and all that type of shit.
See, I love the outdoors. What people don't understand is that the sun gives you life. The sun gives life to everything, and everything around us gives us life. Therefore, the closer I am to Mother Nature, I think the kinder Father Time is to me. And I just like being outside. I like being in my element. I like being challenged. I like having something to do. And if people don't like my lifestyle, that's okay. It's not for everybody. But I've lived that life, that hustle and bustle life, and I just got tired of it. And I got to a point to where I could settle down and just do basically what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. And so I'm as free as I will ever be. And I don't care if anybody likes that. And that's just, they can make fun of me all they want. When if it came down to brass tacks, I'm going to be the one that's thriving, not just surviving.
Right.
Gary, this is not the time and place for that, Gary.
What?
Gary,
Gary is being so sweet to me right now.
how young are you, Gary?
Body feels young again. I love it when people tell me that I make them feel happier or more comforted or more peaceful or anything like that. It makes me happy.
Well, yeah, because you want people to, see your fruits. And you don't want people to think you're all bitter and a sourpuss,
I am bitter about some things, though, Dana. I don't forgive everybody, and I don't.
It'll come with time. It'll come with time. Healing in time.
Yeah.
Gary's got a voice like,
oh, hello, I'm 22. Look at me, be nice.
Why does your version of me always include the phrase "be nice to me"?
Because you say that. You said that.
Nice.
You've been like, be nice to me. You just said that word. You don't even say why or I deserve it. You're just like, be nice to me. But you say it, be nice to me.
Yeah, be nice to me. Yeah. It's so easy to get along with me, though. Like, I try to push myself to get along with a lot of people. Like, it's very rare where there's somebody that I just hate on sight and, like, I'm going to, be after them every time I see them or something.
Well, I try to start a clean slate every day with, especially with, people, because people have bad days. And we all, and we could come to an epiphany in the middle of the night. You know what I'm talking about, girl. You woke up in the middle of the night and thought, oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yeah. And the next day you're you're not totally changed, but you become, you realize you're becoming a better person and you want that feeling more and more every day.
Yes.
So, and the presence that you exude, you hope that other people will catch on to that too, and so I try to, if somebody's mean to me one day, I'm going to try the next day to be cordial and see if they match my energy or if they're going to be, an old sourpuss.
I have noticed that about you, Dana. You do that. Every time, yes. If you and I get in an argument and I see you again, it's like we didn't even fight before.
Right, because some people just have a difference. That they start thinking differently, or they see something different, or they do say, oh, well, maybe I misjudged, or maybe I took something the wrong way. We all do that. And that's my hope. Well, maybe just someday you had a bad day, you weren't feeling good, you had a migraine. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't feeling good. And, just because somebody's mean to me one day, maybe the next day they won't. And I'm just going to keep positive, and if they give me negative, I'm gonna throw it right back at them. That's just the way I try to be.
Yeah.
Yep. She called them a butterbean and be done with their ass. Shit.
Oh yeah, and again, butterbean. Some of my favorite people, I call them my little butterbeans. It's nothing bad at all. I got some ugly names I call people, but it's not butterbean.
Okay,
I have some people that still call me Carrie Bean, even though they don't know anything about this community. Whenever they found me, my name was Carrie Bean, so now they think that's my last name. And they
Carrie Bean.
Carrie is Mr. Bean. Carrie is Mr. Bean. Mrs. Bean, excuse me.
Mrs. Bean. I love Mr. Bean, though, speaking of British comedies. He's so cute when he puts his teddy bear and cuts his head off to put him in the suitcase. Still fit.
All right, I'm gonna step down, y'all. I just want to come up for a little bit and just tell you Happy Mother's Day, Dana and Carrie.
Thank you so much. Happy Mother's Day to your people, Jean.
For sure, for sure.
Everybody's
Y'all have a great stream. Square, stay strong, broski. I'm out of here.
See ya.
And fuck June 29th.
That's going to be dumb. It's going to be rather, I think, uneventful. Oh my God. Did I just fucking flip my carriage? Yep. Well, there goes that money. So what are you doing, Carrie?
I'm just listening.
Boring.
Well, I'm waiting for Dana to talk about something.
We're not gonna have somebody name that in here.
You look my picture. That can't be no, that's just a deer that has some pretty flowers. Which it looks like a female deer, but she has antlers, and there are some.
Look, I didn't address this.
It also has spots on its back, like it's a baby. So I think the artist is just going crazy, not actually paying attention to science. You know,
certain things wasn't respected, and you know, I'm not going into all that, but you know, I mean, if that's the attempt, I mean, it's not really working. I don't think.
Wow, Tony, can you read Tony's comment, please? Because that would suck if you had Chris Henson coming after you because he had a paid cameo to attack you.
What?
Tony Two Shirts comment. I was just saying that would suck if that really happened. Like, of course, I can't tell what's real and what's just trolling, but you see the comment or no? Never mind. I don't want to.
Okay, if that, yeah, post some proof, why don't you, without making something up, you know?
Yeah, I'm not trying to fight with Bambi or anything, but that, I mean, that would suck because there's a lot of people that watch.
Hey, and that's fine. And if somebody were to come, like, and do that, number one, I don't know what they're talking about because obviously, like you said, they would be setting up screenshots or whatever the fuck it is, and they wouldn't be of me, which this is something they've already done in other situations, so it's nothing new. But to do it in that way, like, yeah, there's gonna have to be some proof. I'll tell you that. These people that investigate people, I mean, that's exactly that's exactly why they don't like taking tips and stuff, because there are groups of people out here that will do shit like that. They prefer to set up a decoy account and catch the person themselves. That's what they care to do. And that's what they should be doing.
You know that Chris Henson does cameos now where you can send him money and he'll call someone out for being a predator because he was paid to.
Yeah, cameo.
That's fucked up. There's no way that he's doing that. That would get him liable to be sued. He's not going to call somebody a predator for a cameo.
He doesn't necessarily. Well, okay.
I mean, you just was about to say he don't necessarily. So he doesn't call them really a full predator. He just says maybe he says take a seat or something. Like, okay.
He may be careful with his language, but if he sent information and he can verify it or whatever, yeah, you can pay him. But you could do it yourself. You could you could pay him yourself to call somebody out if you wanted to.
Look, they dropped the ball. Supposedly he was supposed to be going into Onision, and he didn't. When he caught people back in the heyday before they fucking went to that prosecutor that knew they were coming and fucking had a gun and shot himself, which got them sued and got that show canceled. Before all that happened, you know, like he did pretty good. But here's the problem with the prosecutor's case: that was handled all wrong. And that's exactly why they settled. That's exactly why they cut the show. And now he's trying to make a comeback with streaming shit of his own, but he's not going to do no streaming episode unless he knows the person that's doing the decoying. He knows that this person they're saying is probably so and so is the one that's been chatting, and they're going to show up to a house. If those things don't happen in that order, I mean, I just do not see him, you know, or unless there's some legit hardcore undeniable proof, like a video of me of something or not, but there's not. Like, it had to be AI audio.
What if they said a clip of you playing Predator that time? Or you said something to the
I didn't do anything when I played that game that time, and the game randomly matched me with that person, and
right. I'm saying it's not what happened, but
it didn't do anything. Like, I thought I handled it pretty well, because I didn't want to end the game and be rude at first, but then when people started saying something about it in the streaming chat, you know, and that person couldn't see my stream, I said, you know, yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here, because, you know, and I have looked up, I do not know if there's a setting. Let me look it up again. I don't think there is a way to be able to keep yourself from getting matched, because see, the problem is younger people make accounts with birthdays that say they're over 18. So even if there was a setting to keep me from getting matched, or the players can't be under 18, you know,
as much as Filthy and I maybe disagreed on things, he did give a specific teaching that time, at around that time, on how to make it to where you don't end up playing with kids. But on the other hand, I know other people that are gamers that say that they don't care if kids are on the game, because they don't talk about anything with the kids that would be.
I didn't either.
Anything, you know.
I didn't either.
So I don't know which
I didn't
go on.
I didn't either.
Filthy
But
did have good advice sometimes.
Well, I mean, PS ought to automatically make it to where you don't just join with anybody. If
they should automatically put kids with other kids or adults with other adults. But
I'm Googling something right now.
Thank you, IGW. Happy Mother's Day to you, Mama Bird. I hope you have a beautiful day.
Can you?
I hope you have a great day tomorrow, Dana. I got a gift for my kids today.
Oh, that was sweet. I got a gift last night. I had to go pick it up. It was a new Play Pretty, a new gun. I got that from my littles.
All I'm finding is parental controls. I'm not finding anything about how to make it to where.
That's usually who people think the responsibility falls on a game, is on the parents to monitor their kids. It's just, I remember Filthy had really good ideas, or he had like a really good lesson, not a lesson, like he just was explaining a way to do it, and I thought, oh, that's valuable information, and I of course promptly forgot, but I don't game, so it doesn't matter to me.
You can restrict use of communication features such as chat and messaging, and set spending limits for PlayStation Store. You can restrict joining a voice chat, age filtering for online content. You can limit access to online games features based on your child's age. So, see, there is no adult server. There's just a server, because I typed in that Google how to set it to where you only get paired with adults.
I just could have sworn he had some idea about it, but I don't know what it was, and I might be wrong. I just feel like there's somewhere out there might be information on it somewhere. I don't know, but also maybe every game is different, so it may not matter. Computer stuff is too hard for me. But Dana's having a social, so I think she wants to talk about social things. Not trying to.
So what your kids get you, Carrie?
There is nothing I'm finding about it.
They got me a couple of balloons, and they got me some toys for my dog. They got me a coloring book yesterday. I've been working in today. And then they got my puppy some, actually both of the dogs, but she's the only one that's insane about it. She's a psycho about turkey tendons, or that's what they were called when she was a puppy, but we changed to chicken jerky for some reason.
No, there's nothing. I typed in how to make PS4 network only pair you with adults, and nothing except parental control videos and stuff are coming up.
Okay, well, hopefully
that's not even so. There goes that little. So see, it wasn't even my fault. That's just
I didn't think it was your fault. I was just trying to think of like what they could possibly send to him, and I thought, well, maybe that clip. But even then, I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't produce a cameo just for that one little thing. I wouldn't think, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't play video games. I don't know nothing about any of them.
Yeah, I play some on my phone. Like,
why don't you try to like give them an idea? I mean, that's kind of like.
Sorry, mad scientist. Oh, I'm ruining stuff because I'm not being dramatic enough. Mad scientist, why don't you come up on the panel and you can show me how to do it right?
Don't nobody picking on Carrie. We are all getting up here. We're getting along.
But she's just like kind of like throwing out things like, well, what if they send your shit to Chris Hansen or something for a cameo? Like, why don't you give them an idea?
Oh, well, they've probably thought of everything already, and they've got a fine-tooth comb. We already know.
I mean, they could. Why don't we send the clip of Filthy saying, the shit he talked? I mean, maybe Chris could use that. I mean, that's both fucked up. I thought we were in the same boat, Carrie.
Are you talking to me?
No, the other Carrie.
No, what's the boat we're in? I'm sorry, what?
He called you a pedo supporter too, so I mean, they can send that.
He can send that. No. Wait, no, I'm not gonna send.
So stop fucking. Well, my point is don't give them any ideas. Like, why are you over here saying this shit live? It's not funny. I mean, this is where I think sometimes you're buddy trolling.
No, I'm not. Not. Okay, I'm sorry.
You ain't seen me over at Rocco's anytime trolling him. You've seen a fake a motherfucking account is what you've seen.
Hey, Carrie, do you ever sing or anything like that?
No, I
do.
Like to sing? I mean, I like to sing along with some songs I might know, but no, I have no gift for singing. That's why I enjoy listening to you sing.
No. I mean, even if you're not good, I mean, do you enjoy doing it? Like,
no, I'm comically bad. I don't think I really enjoy singing. No, I only have like one note. Have you? If you sub to Wingstar does very adorable karaoke. She's the cutest thing in the world, and she'll do like rap songs, and but she's so cute, and she never ever cusses or ever talks rudely at all to anybody. So when she does rap songs, it sounds hilarious coming from her. So I sang like Islands in the Stream with her one time. But
I love that song. Yeah. Bless it. So they do have like karaoke things. I thought it would be fun to like, you know how people are always making fun of people, and karaoke is fun even if you can't sing it. I thought maybe, you know, we could do a panel, you know, one night and it would be funny if everybody just get up and challenge people to a karaoke song.
I think that would be really fun.
Like
But
a sing off.
I think you can sing, so it would be fun if you
No,
did.
I would be like a judge. I wouldn't get to sing.
No.
We'd have like a panel of judges, you know, kind of like the X Factor kind of, but like if you don't like to sing, you could be, you know, one of the panel guest judges, and you know, it would be a fun little thing, just something fun for everybody to get involved. Those who are, you know, talented, and even those who aren't, because you know, even people who get up and just try to sing karaoke, even if they're not real good at performing, if they're having fun and they love doing it, I love it watching them, you know, have fun, even if they mess up or if they're off key. And I thought maybe that would be a fun way to try to bring, you know, people together, even if it's just to compete, you know, at a sing off or something silly, you know, like that, where people's not so uptight all the time.
Right.
I
I
don't know,
think,
bring some positivity somehow.
yeah, I think that would be fun. But I definitely wouldn't be a contestant unless you
I
want
need,
to.
I need screenshots of that. Can you get some screenshots of that? Because I mean, I've already got some screenshots of the fake accounts before, and showing by going to the channel details and all that. I mean, I already made to do all that important stuff, but I mean, still, if you got anything,
The bada bing ain't got nothing on
the bada
on
bing
the
is
boom boom
fucking
room. It
Sopranos.
ain't got nothing on the boom boom room.
The bada bings where Uncle Tony is, and
I don't know bada bing, but I was just making that reference to that movie Life. I was just trying to be funny. I don't know who
bada bing
bada
is
bing.
Sopranos.
Oh, okay.
It's a strip club.
Have you been saying that you're Italian, Square?
No,
Oh, well,
I've never claimed Italian because it's not in me.
well, people have been joking tonight about you being Italian or saying you're Sicilian or something.
Never have said it.
Oh, okay.
Never
Right.
have said it.
I didn't think you were Italian, but I didn't know where that came from.
Bada boom, bada bing.
It comes from them trying to think they're cute and making fun of Bambi. That's what that comes from.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still fun. I just like the word bada boom, bada bing. I'm sorry. It's not against anybody, but it's funny.
Oh, really? Wow. You know.
Wow. 4 days.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's not documentation because you can document without.
It is documenting.
Like whatever. I'm just gonna shut up. Like here we are on Dana
Did you say you were MobTube, Square?
No, I'm talking.
Oh.
That's Bambi's chat. I'm a mod for her, so I was fucking doing her. I was doing her channel. I was just trying to be a fucking helpful mod.
Okay, because MobTube is a specific community, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I appreciate you, bro.
I might end up spending some time over there. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I ought to
Hey,
be able to.
people, I appreciate y'all watching.
Thanks,
I
Dad.
can imagine what the chat says. Oh, God, her voice drives me crazy.
Ain't one
I
person.
was
Isn't that
thinking
peculiar, though, Miss Dana, that they're sniping you when? Never mind. Okay.
I know what they're doing. I know why they're doing it. Well, they always snipe me, but I'm pretty sure they're sniping now for one main reason. But that's okay. Snipe away.
Well, it's not really okay, though.
It is.
Especially when you consider, you know.
Somebody's in their fifis.
Oh,
Ain't me.
it'll get taken care of.
AD just killed.
Fucking dumb.
what happened, Gene? Who did AD tell you? Who did AD snitch on you to? Is AD over at Brookie's?
3 hours ago, I wasn't even online. I was online with Bambi early this morning for a little while, and then I fell off. And the only time I ever said MobTube was when I wrote it in hashtag for Bambi's chat to make a little greeting for people that were tuning in. So get your shit right. Now, if you're talking about a false account that y'all made up that you're using, claiming that you said it somewhere, that's another thing, which they're probably doing. So I hope Miss Bambi's aware of that.
I see you, Jackass Exposer. How are you doing?
Oh, she's been working on me. Yeah, sure. People have been working on me. Yeah. Well, whatever. If they are, then that's fine. Then I mean, it'll come out.
He told Brookie. I'm sorry, G.
I wouldn't imagine, no, Mom Bird, I wouldn't imagine. Well, yeah. Okay, never mind. I got you. Fuck. My phone's died.
That's great, Mama Bird. I'm sure he appreciates being loved.
Well, I love all you guys, and I hope all you guys appreciate being loved, because you are, even if you think you're not.
Oh, just a bunch of dumb shit.
He's playing a video game right now, Dana.
No, it's no goose meat gander, and I'm not playing a video.
I can hear your little.
That's not what it's got about to do with anything else. And just because I did snipe AD or someone before in the past, it don't mean, and I actually stop and react to it. I don't, sit there and call and incite a hate mob and all that other shit on somebody. So get that shit out of here. Go make an account like that. Who the fuck makes an account like that in the 21st century?
Just.
Fucking.
I don't know.
You might as well fucking sing that damn song. Like, I bet some of these mugs, I don't know what song they're talking about, but I bet some of these mugs look up like songs from fucking movies like 12 Years a Slave, like that slave song, and be sitting over there fucking singing it with their racist ass.
12 Years a Slave?
Yeah, the story of Solomon Northup. There's a fucking really fucked up song in that one. Dude tells the slaves start clapping their hands, they start clapping it, and like, calling them thieves and talking about all types of shit, slave shit, fucked up shit I ain't gonna say.
I haven't seen it. It sounds depressing.
It's a good well, I mean, besides for the depressing matter that the dude was free and became a slave for 12 years, separated from his wife and children, it is a good story. It's a story of fucking never giving up.
Oh, he was freed and became enslaved again?
He was free from birth. I mean, his father, I think, was a slave, but he, growing up, ended up becoming free, was free born, and then he was married and everything. He could play the fiddle very well, and these two white dudes con him into coming with them to play, and they'll pay him so much a day, and so he goes with them, and they go to Washington D.C. And Washington D.C. around that time was a place where freed or, you know, freeborn or made freed black people would be kidnapped, you know, drugged, whatever, and then hustled away to the nearest port or whatever, and then they would end up in a southern fucking slave state, and they would be listed as a runaway and sold into
Wow.
slavery. Yeah. And that's what they did to Solomon. He woke up after being drugged. Them two dudes that conned him, drugged him, and he woke up fucking chained. And anytime he tried to tell them his name or anything, they would beat him and say, "Your name is freaking Platt." That was his slave name, Platt.
It took him 12 years to escape.
Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the 12 years, he encountered a Canadian man who's played by Brad Pitt. That he tried at first to get this one indentured servant that was white that he met on a plantation to send a letter, and dude took his money for the letter that he had made some money playing from fiddling that he'd saved. He paid him all that money. Dude ended up turning him in, and he narrowly escaped that. Still lost his money. You know, he was able to convince the dude that owned him that it was all lies, that the guy just wanted to get a job from him and didn't want to be a servant no more. And then he ran into a Canadian dude, and that guy ended up doing the right thing and sending communication to his family and friends up north. Because his father's slaves, the slave owner that owned his father had a son that was friends with him, and that's who he had him write to. And he came down there and he made sure that the sheriff and them freed him. And he tried to take him to court, but he couldn't testify in a court because of the way the laws was. He couldn't testify against a white. So yeah, he never got any. The men were never brought to justice technically.
He couldn't testify against a white person.
Not back then, no.
That's insane.
But I mean, the white guy that helped free him, whose dad used to own his father, did, you know, try it, but it didn't stick. They got away with it.
Well, when they die, they won't.
No, they're already dead.
No, but when they die, they're going to get in trouble with God. No
Yeah.
matter whether human justice couldn't take them to justice, the eternal judge will do it.
I thought
That's
it
what we
was.
should be afraid of.
I can't believe y'all hadn't seen. You have to see that.
I
Hold
don't
on.
want to watch that.
I know, but
That's so sad. No, I'll have nightmares.
well, for those that want to see a documentary, or not a documentary, but a good movie, like this is a short little non-violent. It's not
Peacock is the exclusive streaming home of Oppenheimer, winner of 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture.
The president needs to know what's next.
And Best Director.
Alone.
So remember,
The creek is plenty deep enough to sail, even with a boat full of load. The distance from the work area to the point on the ladder bayou is several miles by water, fuel, and land. It occurs to me that the expense of transportation would be materially diminished.
Materially diminished?
If we use the waterway.
Are you
I'm skipping.
an engineer or a nigger?
Well, I'm trying to skip where he says that word.
Leadership scheme, similarly, the passes are too tight.
I reckon them more than 12 feet at their most narrow. Wide enough for a tug. I labored repairing the Champlain Canal on the section over which William Van Nortwick was superintendent. With my earnings, I hired several efficient hands to assist me and entered into contracts for the transportation of large rafts of timber from Lake Champlain to Troy.
Well, I'll admit to being impressed, even if you won't. Collect a team and see what good you can do.
And he was right. And he ended up getting that all the way down.
really don't want to watch
Glad
this.
you are Marvel.
Oh, I'm done. This is the end of it. But I'm just saying, that guy that was like, "Are you an engineer?" You know, and he's like, "Well, you know, I did work, you know, because he was free, you know, and they don't know he was ever free before." He's like, "I entered into contracts and I was able to escort big rafts of timber down a small little canal, and they didn't think that anybody could get through there, and he did it. And at the end, everybody's clapping, but that one dude, he's just like, you know, he just couldn't believe it that like he could, you know, do something like that. It just goes to show you, it's a fucking heroin movie. So if you ain't seen that movie, it's really, I mean, it's brutal in some scenes. Don't get me wrong. Like they didn't, it's not, you know, PG, but it's a good movie.
No, thank you, friend.
He ends up whipping one of the dudes trying to beat him up one day for nothing, you know, just for doing what he was supposed to be doing. He beat the crap. That was one of the best scenes when he whooped that dude. Like he was just hammering together some boards on a house, and the dude just wanted to make a problem with him. You know, he just, you know, that happened all the time. They would just make problems just because people out there. That's why that violence, and that's why ultimately, you know, that would never work. You know, you can't treat human beings like that as lesser than you.
Yeah, I agree.
See them as property, you know, and that's why I detest being called the property of these motherfuckers here on the internet. Because they're not just here on the internet, they're in real life. Miss Dana, what are you doing?
Nothing, just sitting here listening to the fire, listening to y'all.
Oh, good. So we do at least have a fire going. Sorry to say, otherwise I feel stupid putting it in the title.
No, I do have a fire.
Now, see, this is some racism right here. I mean, brought to you by the people that troll. And Miss Carrie dropped off. She does that a lot.
That's okay. She might need a little break. Maybe she had to fill her teacup.
She said she dropped it off on accident, I think.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna address that ignorant comment there from that doe or whatever, because I'm not. You take me for that. I'm gonna believe what you say.
Gene,
Yeah,
I do. I love making s'mores.
this spokesman
Um,
can get out of here. Where's our mods at?
I do a lot of cooking just over an open fire. We'll just decide, you know, wherever we're at, we want some, you know, something. I'll pull out, you know, the little thing, and we'll start cooking up something to eat. But yeah, we like s'mores. I'm just not a real big sweet eater. The husband is, though.
Can I unblock Bird? I didn't know Blurred was blocked here. Let me look.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I was gonna say when you was playing that thing. Was if you could unblock Bird.
Well, I don't appreciate. I mean, I ain't wanting to get into it, but people know what I don't appreciate. I mean, that was unnecessary. If you didn't want to help out, all you had to do was say so. You don't have to do that. But that's fine. I don't need any. You know, I don't need anyone from over there to help me with nothing. All right, so let's go to Miss Dana's YouTube.
The Bean Team regime. What in the what is that? Is that my team?
Butterbean team. The Butterbean team. Happy birthday to your husband.
Yes, happy birthday to my love. He said thank you. Carrie, I'll take it, I reckon. Baby, me and you, we got us a team. I think of myself more like a smite club. That's kind of how I see myself. It is a chilly night out. This fire feels good. So when you know you got a good man. Went fishing a day. He comes home from fishing.
There's a fake account on the block list I just found.
And comes straight home and sees me on live and comes over and builds me a fire on his birthday. That's love, y'all.
There, I unblocked Johnny Cashville. Huh.
You gonna make some chicken?
That's a bad account.
Oh.
I ain't paid Gene no money, so get up out of here.
Thank you, Jane. And Carrie.
Damn, I don't know why y'all flipping out over a movie. It's a good movie about an important story. I thought that needed to be told. Excuse me. Shit. Most people didn't even know about it. Django's more fun, though. I will say that. Django's more cool.
I'm just not a movie person unless it's like a documentary or, biography or I don't watch. I mean, I try to watch movies, but especially today, they suck. Movies just suck. So
What you want, Brownie?
I'm more into reading or, something that's.
You want to say hi to Dana?
Hey, Brownie.
What's going on? What do you want? You want something? I think he just wants some attention. Good boy.
Them little old kittens that I finally found. Whew,
Good boy.
they are hateful, y'all. Them little kittens are hateful. This little bitty one, it looks like a tiger. They're long hair.
I bet Brownie would clean them and take care of them like he was a cat. If he was around them. That's how much he loves all animals.
This cat right here would probably eat him up. That cat was looking at me going, it was actually like, it sounded like a demon was coming out of this little bitty kitty cat. Like I would.
Like, oh, hush it. Let me give you something to eat and clean you up. Little kitten can't take care of itself.
The other two were fine, but that one was like feral or something. I don't know what's wrong with that little joker.
Brownie's always wanted to get close to kitties, but they don't ever let him get close to it. They hiss at him, and boy, when they hiss at him, he stops and he's like, "Do I want to do this?"
I don't know where them little cats come from, but
Where are they at now?
they're up there in the little thing up there. Oh, I don't know.
Got them in the chicken coop?
No. It's outside. They're outside in a little thing, but I don't do animals like inside or anything like
When
that.
you go up to it, you hear
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
they're bitching. They're like, "Mama, mama, where's mama?" And they're just bitching all day long. Mama.
Oh. They get to go out and play, but
They need milk.
no, they're off of milk. Them jokers eat pork chops.
Hell no.
They're like, yeah. One of them tried to eat my finger off.
Damn, these airsoft games are damn near realistic, kind of. Have you ever played that, Miss Dana? No, you probably haven't.
No, I might play Phase 10 from time to time. If I'm just sitting idle
Like
for a minute.
airsoft.
Oh, you mean like with guns, like with little boys, like with my grandkids?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean like this is hold on. This is extreme. This is like extreme real airsoft right here. Look at this.
No, I ain't playing with that.
Look at this. Driving in a car, going through structures, and it's like full on auto. And those are little plastic BBs. They do hurt.
Yeah, I bet
Guys
they
wearing
do.
armor. All them BBs. And then, did you know this is the only gas? Like, I didn't even know there was one of these. I think it's gone now. I can't. There's this this is a gas sealed revolver. And it's like
boost your revenue and drive growth with Google Ads. Reach high-value customers across.
It's the only revolver that you can silence with a silencer, and I'll show you why. See, it has like a spring, and it makes a seal, a gas seal with the barrel, and it's really quiet even without a silencer. Listen to that. And that's not 22 either. I want to get one of. I'd like to have one of them. Those are nice. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm into looking at fucking guns and airsoft lately. There's these airsoft matches. I went to one back when I lived in Nashville, but I ain't been to one in a long time.
We have real guns. I mean, I don't mean that ugly in any way. It just, I do all that stuff with real guns.
Gene, please don't say that. They found Jimmy Hoffa's body. I don't believe it. Yeah, sure. Jimmy Hoffa has been like worm food for. He was probably taken. I mean, if everyone's watched The Sopranos, sometimes they chop them guys up, and shit. They'd send some pieces to be dropped over on this side of the coast and on the other side, or they put him in a barrel of acid, or they put him in a trash compactor in some car that's in some big ass freaking junkyard that nobody's ever probably going to look into for the next 30 or 40 years. And when they do, who knows? I'll be surprised they ever find him. Really? Why don't you just say what you intend to say? Like, I mean, I ain't played Phase 10.
I love that game.
No, what is that?
It's an old person game, I guess. It's like a card game. You have to get these phases and beat your opponents.
Look, I don't care if y'all got some issue with MTP, but if he kicked a cat, that's fucked up.
I don't know them, and I don't know what the cat did. I mean, I ain't gonna say because there's some mean cats. You live out in the woods. I don't know what he did.
Unless it's a carnivore trying to eat you, I don't think you could argue that you need to kick a cat.
I mean, if you have a cat flying at your neck, you gonna sling your arms. It ain't your fault, that you trying to protect yourself. I mean, I'm not saying he hauled off. Now, if he just hauled off and kicked the cat, now that's uncalled for.
I'd punt it like a football. Pound.
I mean, something's attacking you. You really don't know how you'll react. So I'm not judging anybody. I'm just.
Motherfucker be. No echo. Oh, it's coming. Please. Oh man, I got to play Wolfenstein: The New Order. I gotta play it. It's like the fucking first game. You're not echoing, Miss Dana, I don't think. I think that was just something I heard.
I just know cats can be mean. I don't know. I don't know the situation. I'm not judging nobody. I don't think anybody should be cruel to animals either. So, just saying. Earl, what's that mean? Animal abuse check. You gonna tell me that if a bear comes running after you, you're gonna pet it?
Ain't my no, that motherfucker ain't. Oh, here comes Johnny with a something. What'd he say he had? Wolfenstein. We're gonna kill some Nazis, y'all. In the game, I mean.
Sorry, y'all. I got tickled. Oh, goodness gracious. Why do people have to come in here and say just disgusting things?
I have no idea.
Oh, my goodness gracious. I just don't understand people. What you doing, Belle? You having a good night?
What's going on though? Y'all got anything going on this weekend? Besides the birthday?
No, not too much. Well, tomorrow's Mother's Day, but you know, every day's Mother's Day, but but other than that, nope. Just hanging out, relaxing. What you gonna do?
Say, what'd you say?
I said, what you gonna do? Just chill?
I think so. Pretty sure that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Probably do a few things outside that we need to do tomorrow.
That'll be nice. I hope it's a nice day.
Yeah, I do too. It's been damn mosquitoes are starting to come out. I hate that. That's what I really hate. Fucking hate the skeets. I hate the skeets.
Well, yeah, I think I'm fixing to pop off here and sit here and enjoy this fire
Yeah,
and music with my husband.
And I know we was gonna do a short stream anyways, guys. Y'all have a good birthday. Appreciate hanging out.
I appreciate everybody coming in. Y'all could have been anywhere else this beautiful Saturday night, but y'all were here with us, and I appreciate y'all. Much love to all you guys. You know, be kind. You know, and I'm sending y'all sweet dreams and warm hugs. Talk to y'all later.
All right, talk to y'all. See you later, Miss Dana. Thanks for having the stream. Thanks everybody for coming. Please hit that like, subscribe button. Thanks for hanging out with us. Dana out. We're out. Oh, Brett.
If he does, I'll catch it. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.